Now we have this theme set up, and you can see here at the top there's a navigation menu. The only problem with this is that it's actually not a WordPress menu, it's just some hard-coded HTML. So what we want to do is we want to create our own menu so that we can use it with WordPress. The first thing we want to do is go to our functions.php file, and we're going to add a function called register nav menu, and you can see it highlighted there. And this function accepts two different arguments, one of them location, and as you can see here the other is description. Now the location is important because this is actually the theme location where you're going to use the menu, and the description is what the end user will see in the WordPress dashboard. So for mine I'm just going to put main menu. Okay, and once we save this and we go back to WordPress, we'll be able to create a new menu and add it to that theme location. Now I've got two menu items here, and all I'm going to do is name this menu and save it, and then I'm going to add it to the theme location that I just created. So once you've got that done, you can just save it. We'll go back to the front end, and what we want to do now is go back to our template file and replace that HTML with a WordPress function. Now I'm not going to delete this just yet. I'm just going to comment this out and open up a block of PHP code, and I'm going to use the WordPress function wp_nav_menu, and I'm using this extension for Sublime Text that adds all the WordPress functions, and that's how I have all this quickly done. You'll see a lot of arguments up here, and we don't really need to worry about most of them. In fact, I'm going to remove menu, container, and I know I'll need the container class and the menu class, so I'm going to remove everything else. And if you recall, I said that, oops, this should say main menu, not main theme, sorry. Copy that. I'm going to go ahead and save it too, and I'm going to paste it in here. So the first argument is the theme location, meaning this is the part of my theme that I want my menu to show up. I'm going to change the container class to be container, as you can see down here. And for the menu class, I'm going to put blog nav, just like that. Also, what I'll need to use is this blog-masthead div. So I'll just cut this out. I'm going to paste it up here and then close it out at the bottom. And when I save it and I switch back to WordPress, I'll refresh it. As you can see here, I'm now pulling my dynamic menu. Let's go ahead and create a new item just to make sure. I'll just call it test. I don't know. Actually, why don't I call it Easy Dev Toots, and I'll just shamelessly promote my website. And I'll add it to the menu, and I'll save it. And you can see our menu is set up correctly, and all we have to do is a CSS. Now, I'm not going to go through and show you how to change the CSS to make it look like this one. The main goal was to show you how to use the WP nav menu function. But what I will do is I'll post it to my website, easydevtoots.com, and I'll put a link in the description of the video, and you can go ahead and download it. And after you've copied the CSS from my website, you can go back and paste it into your style.css, and when you refresh it, you'll see that we have our menu set up, and it matches the example on the getbootstrap.com website. Also, we've even got the active state set up, so when you click on different pages, you'll see the arrow at the bottom. So that's it for the nav menu. In the next video, we'll go ahead and start working on the rest of this page and make it dynamic as well. Thanks for watching.